Funko announced some new NFTs. Let's talk about it.
Welcome to the Gastlecast. We're glad you're there. You get the right time. We got an all-time high. Funko's hot toys and charms on mine. Stick around, like, comment, and be sure to subscribe because life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. Hey, life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. Hey, life's a little better when you answer Chris and Heather. And remember, at these hallowed walls, we are together. Yes.
Alright, so Funko announced Hanna Barbera NFTs. I'm not shocked by this because Funko has an infatuation with Hanna Barbera characters.
Yeah. How many of their characters have we gotten?
We've gotten a ton, but one specifically always stands out, and that's Huckleberry Hound. We always get an iteration of Huckleberry Hound when it comes to Funko. In all forums, you always see Huckleberry Hound. Not shocked that they did this, but I just want to say our friend Cliff called this.
And speaking of Cliff, ironically, it's his birthday today, so happy birthday, Cliff!
Happy birthday, dude, you're awesome!
And just so you know, this was not planned at all.
NFTs are something that's literally split right down the middle in the Funko community. You have people that love them, and you have people that hate them.
Yeah, and just sitting right here, you have two people on opposite sides of the spectrum. So as far as I go, I'm not really a fan of NFTs. I think that they're interesting. I think it's a brilliant move from Funko, but as a consumer, I don't want to get too deep into it because it is very addictive. Chris is just as infatuated with NFTs as Funko is with Huckleberry Hound.
I love NFTs. I think NFTs are great. I love that there's a gambling aspect, and I love that there's a limited count Funko Pop associated with it. Even though they're hard to get, which we'll discuss, it's just really fun to collect them. I haven't gone really hard on these other than doing Transformers and Scooby-Doo. But this is one set I might go really hard on because I love all the characters that are associated with this drop, and I really like the Space Ghost. It might be the best NFT Freddy Funko drop yet.
He is awesome.
Not only is it a cool character, but it also is a Pop and Buddy.
I love the Pops and Buddies because you have a Pop and then you have a little like baby Pop counterpart right next to him.
So the Buddy in this case is Blip, which I don't know much about. I didn't watch Space Ghost, but I watched Space Ghost Coast to Coast on Adult Swim. That came out, yeah, it came out a long time ago. So it's really nice to see something Space Ghost related. What would be amazing is if we got Space Ghost behind the desk.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine?
That'd be amazing. Yeah, I feel like there's a revival coming for Space Ghost.
You know, that's one show that I'm surprised they haven't tried to revamp.
I know. I don't know why they haven't because it was really popular for a while.
It was.
All right, so most people complain that these Funko Pops are hard to get because there's a very low chance at them. Well, for all of the legendary Funko Pops, it's a 1.64% chance to get them.
Pretty low.
For the Grail, it's 0.33%. Very, very low. However, when Transformers came around and Scooby-Doo, Heather and I became very lucky. We got everything for Transformers very easily. For Scooby-Doo, we got everything but the Grail. And the Grail for that set was Scooby-Doo, and we don't care about Scooby-Doo so much, we just wanted the villains. And the Freddy Funko from that set is really great. That's the Captain Cutler.
Did you complete the royalty?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
good.
Yeah.
I wanted it really bad. The royalty that I'm getting that I'm not so excited about is the Bumblebee Freddy Funko. It looks like a little kid dressed for Halloween or something. I don't know. But this Space Ghost is something I'm definitely going to be going for. So if nothing else, I will go for the royalty Funko Pop for the Hanna Barbera set. If you don't understand NFTs very well, here's how it goes. Common, uncommon, rare, and epic NFTs need to be collected, all of them, in order to get the royalty Freddy Funko.
The other redeemables you receive by chance. So basically, you're looking for Grail cards, which there's only one of, and legendary cards. For this particular set, there's 3 legendary cards. And there is a misconception with the royalty set. A lot of people think that you have to get the Grail and legendary cards as well to complete the royalty set, but that's not the case. You only have to collect every single one of the unredeemables. So the redeemable cards are separate from the royalty set, if that makes sense.
The fun thing about NFTs for me is that you have to collect all those different NFTs to get the royalty set Funko Pop. If you go on the Atomic Hub, you can actually track down each one of those cards that you want to pick up. There's actually a button to look at the set, so you can like overall look at what you have in that set. And I love that idea because there's a button that says Quick Buy. So you can click the Quick Buy button and buy the cheapest NFT that's up on auction.
That's awesome.
Makes it really easy to collect them all. But here's the thing. A lot of people have misconceptions about all of this. These Funko Pops are hard to get, yes. However, if you get them, they look like they're worth about $80 on the app. But in reality, when you get them physically, they go up, way up in price.
Yeah.
So the physical Funko Pops typically range between about $150 and like $400, but there have been some up there that have reached almost $1,000. That's the last time I checked. The Leonardo Grail, he was close to $1,000.
Oh my gosh. Keep in mind, we're telling you this information not so you go on and get the NFTs to just flip them and make money. We're telling you this information because if you see a pop that you want in NFT form, you go and get it when they drop, because otherwise they're practically unobtainable for your average person. You really got to do a lot of saving up and sketchy back alley stuff.
Just an overview as I'm looking at all the different Funko Pops that have released in the past so far for NFTs. The Freddy Funko NFT Ninja Turtle Funko Pop is $490 currently.
Wow, and that thing is ugly as shit.
And the Leonardo Grail, the thermal one, is $790, and recently I saw him for upwards of $800. And the lowest valued Funko Pop on this list that I see on the Funko app, the big boy with shake, $125. That's the lowest. So right now it's really hard to tell what these Funko Pops are going to be worth in the long run, but I think if you jump on them now, buy them now, and collect them now, they're going to be worth way more in the long run. A year from now, when we're looking at this NFT list on the Funko app, those prices and values are going to be a lot higher.
Absolutely.
Okay, so with that out of the way, this set has a lot of great Funko Pops in it. So the Huckleberry Hound Funko Pop, again, is a 0.33% chance. There's 999 available of this Funko Pop. This Funko Pop is kind of cool. I'm not always like crazy about the Grail Funko Pops. Like they don't always get me like charged up. The Optimus Prime was like a gold Optimus Prime. Don't really care about that one. I really cared about the new characters we've never gotten a Funko Pop form. But this Huckleberry Hound's cool. I like that he's wearing like an astronaut helmet.
I like that too because it sort of adds like depth to it.
It makes him a little bit different than all of the Huckleberry Hounds that we've gotten so far.
What I do have to say that in terms of value on these pop, if they weren't stickered and numbered, I have the feeling they would be worth next to nothing, because even if that Huckleberry Hound in the astronaut helmet is cool, I don't think many people would be super excited about this.
All right, so let's talk about legendaries. We have Elroy, 1,635 available with a 1.64% chance. It's Elroy in like a superhero outfit. He has an S on his chest. Now, I don't know much about the Jetsons. He is wearing another like astronaut globe around his head, which is really neat. Not entirely sure about this particular TV show. I was more of a Flintstones fan myself.
Jetsons were cool.
But this Elroy's kind of neat. I like this Elroy.
He's cute.
Now, George Jetson does not have the globe on top of his head, but he looks like he's dressed as like a futuristic Santa Claus.
I was just going to say the same thing. He looks like Santa Claus.
It's a weird outfit. I'm sure this is from some particular episode. In the little NFT card, it looks like he's flying. I don't know what's going on there.
He's having a good time.
Yeah, he's having a blast. Definitely my least favorite of this particular list.
Same.
And then there's Astro. And again, 1,635 available. I love this Astro. He's just the regular dog with the big globe on his head.
He's so cool. But like I said, even though that's a really cool Funko Pop, I still feel the same. It would just sort of sit on the shelf if it didn't have a number to it, I think.
Last but not least is Freddy Funko as Space Ghost with Blip. Again, this is a Pop and Buddy. There's 3,000 available of this Funko Pop. So that means, again, you have to collect all those NFTs. Besides the redeemable NFTs, then you can get this Funko Pop. Now, it takes a little bit of time. It takes a little bit of money, but you can get there, and we've done it already with 2 different sets. So if you're looking to collect these, I'm pretty sure, like me and Heather, the Space Ghost is the one that you're going to want. I think this is the most sought after one of this particular set.
Oh yeah, I feel like there's definitely more Space Ghost fans than there are Jetsons fans and Huckleberry Hound fans.
Totally agree. But what I like about this set, by the way, is that Huckleberry Hound has the space like astronaut helmet on.
Yeah.
So it kind of matches the rest of the different characters. Kind of a spacey sort of set. So we collected comments about the Hanna Barbera NFT Funko Pops. But first, I want to talk a little bit about what Funko Pops are going for on the aftermarket. So right now, looking on Macari and seeing what's been sold recently, when I search Funko NFT, I see a bunch of things. So the Devil Freddy Funko, that was the royalty Freddy for the Freddy Funko Halloween set, sold for $800.
Now keep in mind that these have just come out, so a bit of it is FOMO pricing, and what I mean by that is typically when something first comes out and it's not widely available and it's like very few people have them in hand and are actually selling them, the price is way high at first, then you typically see a bit of a dip, but then as long as it's destined to gain value, it'll slowly gain value again, which we've been seeing a little bit of with the NFT pops, but I want to say that this value for the NFT pops is probably probably just gonna end up going through the roof later down the road.
So the Iron Maiden Knights of the Dead Eddie sold for $570. That's sort of a new one as well. Somebody just sold 3 of the Freddy Funkos, Vampire Freddy, Skeleton Freddy, and Devil Freddy for $1,250.
Wow.
The Skeleton Freddy sold alone for $500. The Iron Maiden Freddy Funko sold for $255, and the Big Boy Burger sold for $165.
Which was much more than the Funko app showed. I mean, realistically, it comes down to what somebody will pay for them, and the best way to check, rather than the Funko app or HobbyDB, which are the most well-known places to check values of your Funko Pops, is definitely the sold listings.
So right now on Mercari, there's a bunch of Funko items from Funko NFT drops, a Freddy Funko Mummy Soda going for $1,200. I think that's kind of crazy. Then there's a couple of Vampire Freddys that are going for right around $400. There's one for $475. There's an Iron Maiden character going for $166. Somebody is selling all 3 Freddys, the Devil, the Vampire, and the Skeleton for $1,900. They dropped it down $100. This stuff is not going for very cheap. People want a lot of money for this stuff, and it's only going to continue to rise. I cannot believe we didn't jump on the Freddy Funko stuff, because the Freddy Funko as Skeleton is something that I would just really, really want, but unfortunately, I don't think that's ever going to be in our grasp.
I don't think so either.
If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. Give the Gastlecast a little bit of love. And if you want to give us even more love, show your support on patreon.com/Gastlecast. So Dis Funko Pop Popsies Hunters Dorbs posted a picture of all the Freddy Funko Pops from the Funko NFTs. And the first comment that I collected says, "They're real people," laugh emoji.
Are you sure they weren't asking if they're real people?
No, I think they're just like exclaiming that they're real.
It was a bad joke. It was a dad joke.
Why are they called NFT Pops if they're real ... think emoji. I think this one's hinting and joking that people don't believe that they're real.
Either that or they're really confused.
This person says, physicals kind of defeat the purpose of an NFT, laugh emoji.
Yeah, well, that's why Funko's in on them, and that's why people are actually buying them, because of the chance at a physical redemption, you dumb shit. No one would buy them. Literally no collectors would buy them if they were just digital. I really feel that way.
There's a lot of people buying NFTs from other companies out there, Heather, for a lot of money.
I understand, but I feel like Funko is a different beast. I feel like Funko already has a fan base who purchase actual collectibles.
So you're talking Funko collectors in general?
Yes, and I feel like their fan base is who knows about the NFTs, and until they grow further in the NFT world, I don't really know how much of the NFT collectors they're gonna gain versus Funko collectors. Does that make sense?
No. I'm just here to look at all the people complaining about NFTs are scams.
You know, that's my favorite thing to do too.
I feel like they should change the piece count to the actual amount redeemed, as there can be no more released. I kind of agree with that, but during our interview with Droppp and Tokenhead, they explained that whatever isn't being redeemed is being destroyed by Funko. Now, we haven't seen any proof about that, like no photos, no nothing from Funko directly. However, if that's what they're doing, that's really good, because there shouldn't be other redeemables on the market that weren't actually redeemed.
Absolutely. And you have to keep in mind how long it actually takes to manufacture these products. So I feel like if they are manufacturing the full amount, there's no real time to like say, oh, hey, by the way, guys, we're changing the sticker, we're changing the piece count. Like, we would be getting these NFT pops at a way later time, in my opinion, if they were manufacturing after they were redeemed. Okay, so enough with Chris's comments. Mine are actually about the Hanna Barbera NFT drop that's coming up very soon. So I would like to start off by saying that these will be released Tuesday, July 12th at 11 a.m. Pacific, which is 2 p.m. Eastern. First comment is fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji.
Holy shit, somebody left fire emojis.
Second comment is OMG!
Wow, people are excited about this.
Fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji.
Wow.
Can't wait. Look, I've never seen that emoji before.
Oh my god, it is.
Yeah, it's cute. I'm gonna use that. Rutro, Astro, fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji.
Holy shit, this is like overwhelmingly positive. Okay,
so now for the sad news. No more fire emojis. I'll never understand. Well, good news for you is that if you watch the Gastlecast's YouTube tutorial, then you will understand it fully. However, you're not gonna be watching this, so whatever I say right now doesn't matter because you obviously haven't watched our NFT tutorial, so you're not going to be watching this video.
Apparently our NFT tutorial video has helped a lot of people. So if you want to know more about NFTs, you want to know more about making an account and collecting and everything else, go and watch that video. I'll link that video in the description.
Are the haters on board yet? What's the over-under someone is going to ask if you can get physical pops with this scam laugh emoji?
Exactly. You have people that are leaving fire emojis and they're excited about it. Then you have these other people that have no idea what the is going on.
Yeah, like this person, for example. Let me buy these and use as a wallpaper. Like a wallpaper background.
I know, I get it. Just annoying. Educate yourself!
Well, sir, I have great news for you. If you just watch the Gastlecast on YouTube and their NFT
you already said that.
tutorial-
You've already said that. And you just look at the description. We have the link down there. Just go watch that. Watch that video down there.
Like the last person, they're not going to see this because obviously they don't watch us because they don't understand NFTs.
Oh, anyway. Well, if you're here, well, then watch that video.
They're not here. And last but not least, that Space Ghost Freddy Funko is brutal. Why would they make that an NFT pop LMAO?
Hey, they could have made it a Funko Pop that ends up at Fun Days and it would have been even harder to get, so look at it that way.
Or they could have made it as a common and probably not had as much hype surrounding it. The fact that they're doing these sought after Funko Pops in NFT form is drawing Funko fans in further, because if there's people out there who are just die-hard Hanna Barbera, Space Ghost fans, Jetson fans, they're gonna say, holy shit, I want those, how do I get started? Boom, they're in. Funko's got their business, they got all their money, their pockets are overflowing, and it's great.
Just like any other Funko product, the good thing about the NFTs is that not everybody collects every single drop. So if you like Ninja Turtles or you like Transformers, there's something for pretty much everybody. At least that's what they're working toward. So if there's something that pops up NFT wise that you collect, I highly recommend you jump on it ASAP, because if you don't, then you're going to be paying those $800, $500 prices like we just read off of Macari. And nobody wants that.
Nah.
So what do you think about all this NFT stuff? I'm pretty sure we're going to get a lot of people saying they hate NFTs in the comment section, but that's okay because not everybody's going to love them. But we want to know how you feel about this Hanna Barbera set. Also, what do you think about all those Freddy Funkos and what they're selling for right now on Macari? We would love to know all that and more in the comment section down below. In every video, we like to shout out to some of our patrons from Patreon. In this video, we'd like to shout out to Naisha McGinnis, Moondoggy16, Eddie Hamill, Dean Blockley, Richard Perez, Calvin Lee, Derek, Raymond Lubis, Tino Maldonado, and Trishan Raj. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys are awesome. And don't forget, head over to mysterygrail.com every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. That's when they do their Mystery Grail drop. You don't want to miss out on that. You can get yourself a mystery Funko Pop, some candy, and a scratch-off card that can reveal points or prizes to use on their prize shop.
Make sure you sign up for their newsletter because sometimes they do really cool drops during the week. mysterygrail.com.
All right, it's that time again. Remember, as always, we hunt together. Yes, we'll catch you next time.
Bye.